Hello there, it's Ryan McRae with Marvel Marketing. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about SEO. SEO meaning search engine optimization, why it's important to businesses and what it can do for businesses. It's a staple in our marketing services for our clients. It helps get businesses seen online and it builds your brand quite effectively. So I'm going to jump into it right away here, going into our SEO page. And I'm going to answer some questions that people have on a regular basis about SEO. So SEO can be broken down into really three different structures or levels. And so the biggest one can be local. Okay, local SEO is the biggest because most businesses are operating in one city or per city. So that could be, a small brick and mortar company in Toronto that just wants to target the Toronto area. The other thing could be a franchise that is based in Calgary, Alberta, but has locations in Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, and Toronto. That is a structure that you'd want to set up that you're ranking in those cities. Now, the second one would be national SEO. And the easiest way to explain this, the difference between national and local SEO, is let's say you're in Vancouver, based in Vancouver, and you have an e-commerce brand that, maybe you have an e-commerce and a brick and mortar. So you sell locally, but you also will ship across Canada to anyone who wants your products. And if you're wanting to market, all the way over to Halifax on the other side of the country, well, then you're going to want national SEO, because then you're going to go after all the cities in Canada. So if anyone's searching for your product across Canada, you are the one showing up. Thirdly, this is more so for corporations and global e-commerce, and that would be global SEO. This means you want to rank globally for a term. It's incredibly hard. It requires a massive budget because there's just so much work to it, and it's a lengthy process. But if it's a large corporation and they can do this, it is a huge payoff in the end. And I mean, that's it with any SEO service. It's a huge payoff. Okay, it takes a little bit of time to see the results from it, but when the results do show, it really pays off. So that's kind of the way to do it, or determine. The first step is which one do you want, local, national, or global. Then we get into the process of it. So when you hire a marketing agency in Calgary or Edmonton, Vancouver, Toronto, etc., they should be having a roadmap set up of what to do and where you are already. So the way to do that is an SEO audit to see some footprint of what you have online already. Are you brand new? Are you a brand new business with nothing? That's going to have a different roadmap than a business that has been around for 5 years, has all their content the last 5 years online, and they have a little bit of a footprint already. So it's going to determine how you go about it. The next step with us at Marvel Marketing is we look at your website and we determine, okay, you have a website, but is the structure of the content, the pages, and the layout of the website optimal for SEO? This is very important. It is kind of like the concrete foundation of any SEO campaign. So that's what we'd focus on next. After we get all that figured out, we got the concrete foundation of content structure and all that figured out, we then move on to our monthly SEO services, which we have upwards of 24 months of tasks that we would be doing for your business. And, there's some tasks that are kind of the same for any business, but then, we definitely don't do cookie cutter systems because that'll never work. You got to do specific things for specific industries, specific products, your audience, depending on where your audience is and who your audience is. will determine the roadmap for your SEO on a monthly basis. We also want to check into what's called technical SEO, which goes into the speed of your website and, making sure that everything technically is good and providing a good experience for people on your website, and will, at the end of the day, help your technical SEO for Google and for people visiting. And lastly, the big thing for us is that we like to be as transparent as possible with all of our clients. And I hope that's the case with any other SEO or marketing agency that you're working with, is that they're showing you what they're doing, why they're doing it, how they're doing it, and, the process and the results of what they're doing. Because at the end of the day, yes, SEO takes a little bit of time to work and come to fruition, but you want to make sure that things are having a little bit of a progress. By that 3-month mark, you should be seeing some progress. By the 6-month mark, you should really know that this is working or not. By 9 months and 12 months, that's when, things should really be working for you. You should be getting a return on your investment, etc. So that's an important part of it. So the next question is, how will local SEO help my business? I can answer that in the beginning. It's going to increase your sales. It's going to increase your presence. It's going to build your business. It's going to get you, if you do it properly, it's going to get you really good high-end leads. People coming through your door if you're brick and mortar, so people are finding you on Google Maps. It's a really good thing. Like I said, it is an investment. It's a timely investment, so it'll take a couple months, but it's really well worth it. Lastly, what is the cost of SEO marketing? So that, again, really varies on a lot of things. And a lot of agencies will have, base pricing. They have their different packages, and so do we. We have our packages, but we always determine this after the audit, right? We have to go in and see what you have already, what we're working with. Is the content there? Is your footprint online anything yet? Like, if you're brand new, there's going to be a lot more work than if you've been there for 5 years and you have some content built up. We also have to look at your competitors. You'd be lucky if we take a look and we say, okay, well, your competitors aren't really doing much, so it's not going to take as much for you then. But if you go into an industry like lawyers or plumbers, then you're looking at an industry where everyone is going pretty heavily on SEO. And if you want to compete or even get ahead, well, common sense is that you would have to, put your piece in just as much as them, or even more, if you want to get ahead. So there's a lot of different factors that will determine that. But again, at Marvel Marketing, we're very clear with why, or what the price is and why it is that price. And, we explain it to you as much as possible of why that is. So, we have some other questions here on our website, as you can see, like what is the difference between PPC and SEO? PPC is pay-per-click marketing, so like Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. That is, it works in. That's really another recording of how I can talk about what the true difference of that is. And there is definitely an difference. Why is SEO expensive? Well, I just kind of explained that. Is web design important for SEO? Yes, web design is important for SEO. If your website doesn't handle mobile users well, you're likely to lose your rankings. Having your website be mobile responsive should be a priority for any design, even e-commerce sites that attract mostly desktop users. When creating a mobile strategy for your website, keep in mind that Google wants from websites using its search engine, it wants them to be user-friendly and useful to the user. Okay. And lastly, why should you hire an SEO professional or an SEO agency like Marvel Marketing? If SEO is not implemented properly, it can hurt your marketing efforts instead of helping, meaning you're spending all this time, all this effort, and sometimes even budget, and it's not going to do anything for you. Working with a professional and an experienced SEO team, we kind of know what to do, what works, what doesn't, how the Google algorithm is completely changing all the time. So you got to keep up to date with that. So there's lots of reasons to hire an SEO professional. Lastly, you're the business, especially if you're the business owner, you don't have time to be doing stuff like this. You got to be focusing on your own tasks in your business. So, there's lots of reasons there. So that's kind of the explanation of what SEO is. I'm going to have another video of our results that we've gotten for clients. We've worked with over 100 different businesses in Canada, the US, and even Mexico, helping them get their rankings on Google, build their business, get more exposure for their brand through SEO, and ultimately grow their sales. So we've had a lot of successful SEO campaigns, and we're proud of it. We're happy we can do it for our clients. And if this is something that you're looking for your business, we have free consults, Zoom meetings that we can answer your questions, take a look at what you got, give you an idea of, kind of budget wise of what you'd be looking at. So, and that's a no obligation consultation. So we're just happy to help you out and see what we could do for you guys. So thanks for watching. I hope this gave you a good overview, brief overview of what SEO is, how SEO can help your business, and what SEO means. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. So thanks for listening, guys. Hope to see you in the other videos. Bye for now.